Hello, my friends. I'm sitting here and smiling off my head because of what I'm about to say. I hope you had a good day. But for those persons who are in my age group, I think they might remember. And those of you who are too young to know, you might be shocked. When I was a child, we couldn't, people couldn't purchase certain things at night. These things would not be sold at night. Like rope. You couldn't buy rope at night, kerosene, oil, envelopes, needles, these kinds of things. They weren't sold at night, and some of them weren't sold on a Sunday either. Machete. Yeah. You couldn't purchase those things on a Sunday or at night. I don't know why. But I'm deducing, that perhaps like kerosene oil and matches, perhaps you could go burn down somebody's house or burn down your house or whatever it is. A piece of rope, you might think of hanging yourself, some of these things I'm thinking. So maybe that is why they weren't sold on a Sunday and at night. No way. Couldn't get those bought at night. And as children, there are some things we couldn't do in the presence of an adult. You couldn't whistle, you know. You're not a man. Worst if you were a girl and never tried whistling. And then among your peers, if you're whistling, somebody would say, a whistling woman and a crowing hen is an abomination unto the Lord. These things are not found in the Bible, but they're saying it as though they're in the Bible. So a woman shouldn't whistle. But a young boy couldn't be whistling in the presence of adults. He couldn't put his hands in his pockets and stand there in the presence of adults with his hands in his pocket. And as youngsters, we couldn't stand akimbo. You know what is akimbo? Both hands on your hip, like that. After you're not no big person. You crazy? They would have bat you into tomorrow because it would mean it would be a sign of disrespect. You're not an adult. What do you think? You're turning big woman or you're turning big man? Or you think you're a big woman or a big man? We used to be under manners. You couldn't do any of these things. You couldn't hiss your teeth either. You must be mad. You can't hiss teeth. I remember one time, I was at school. I was a teenager and I sat somewhere. I was in college. And I don't remember what happened. My girlfriend and I were sitting together and the president was passing by. And I hissed my teeth. I can't recall if he had spoken to us or whatever it is. But I hissed my teeth and the man turned back. And he was just glaring at us. And I know he knew it was me. Because he must have seen how I was shaking. I was shaking like a leaf. I thought I was going to die. And he never said anything. And he walked off. And as soon as he walked off, I hissed my teeth again. I thought I died 1,000 deaths. I don't know why or what, but that's what I did. My father used to talk about it. I don't know where I got that very nasty habit from. And I had got rid of it and then it came back. And I think that is when it almost got me into trouble. But the man saw that I was already dead, so he didn't bother to say anything. I think I quit the habit after a while. So I really don't do that. So as children, you see, like for instance, somebody told a lie, or somebody said, yeah, you couldn't in the presence of an adult say, you lie, or is a lie. You crazy? You must be out of your mind. You couldn't say the word lie because you're a child. And that is disrespectful to say the word lie in the presence of an adult. Can you believe that? You'd have to say it's untrue. Or say it's a story. When I think about it, these people must have been crazy. If they were to hear these youngsters talk these days, they would have apoplexy. I think all of them would have just die again when they hear and see what is going on. Because as a child, if you did anything, you couldn't defend yourself. Because if you did something and they asked you about it and you're in defense of yourself, they say, shut up. And if they're talking to you and you're not answering, oh, you're out of order. Or talking to you and you're not answering. Can you imagine? You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Oh my goodness. But we still liked living in those days. And let me tell you something else. You see, if you did something and they decided against beating you and they wanted to punish you, they perhaps would say, go stand in the corner and hold one leg in your hand. I hold an ear. So you have to stand up in the corner with one hand, like your right leg in your right hand and your left hand holding your left ear. And you have to stand there. You better not fall over. And you're going to have to stand there until they feel that you're sufficiently punished, and then they tell you to go. But what my mother used to do to me that used to kill me was when I was outside romping and carrying on, and maybe she went inside and saw that she had told me to do something and I hadn't done it. She called me and she said, come in here, go to your bed. Oh my goodness, that was the worst thing that she could have ever done to me. Because when everybody else is outside playing and having a wonderful time, I have to be in my bed. Daytime is not bedtime. That just used to drive me crazy. And she knew it. So she never had to beat me. She just said, go to your bed. And I had to go to my bed in the middle of the day when everybody else is outside having fun, making up noise, laughing and talking. Laughing and talking. I don't think I can post this video. This is crazy. I don't think I can post this one. Can you imagine? Laughing and talking. Laughing and talking and having a wonderful time. And I have to be in my bed. Boy, I tell you, in the days when I was a child, that was something else. Those were the days. But we loved it anyway. We had a wonderful time with our parents and our friends and relatives and stuff like that. Like I said before, I wouldn't change it for the world. Life was so much better in terms of how we lived. People were more, what is it now? Caring. And we lived a life that was not so stressful, It really was nice back in those days. The only thing I think we now have over those times is the technology. But we lived good lives then. Yeah, it was much safer. It was nicer. People were more caring and loving, But, yeah. Those are the days. I just wanted you to know what it was like in my day. And then, as talking foolishness, you have something to laugh about when you watch this video. Anyway, thank you for watching. So I ask that you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment if you will. And I'll talk with you next time. Have a good one. Bye.